Hello, my name is Brian Pace, a table tennis test router, and this is Tuttle Beijing 4.
Let's face it, ever since the technology changed 4 years ago, table tennis rubbers have ever been improving to catch up with the 10-inch line of rubber, which in my opinion had a very big head start. Companies have now allowed players to keep the same quality attack shots by putting the improvement in the rubber instead of the glue. Now, 4 years later, after this technology has been completely flushed out, the question is not quality of rubber, but price. And the new Tuttle keeps with the tradition of giving you a quality sheet of rubber and at a price that doesn't hurt your wallet. The Tuttle has been created for players that want a rubber that is in the speed range of 10 inches 64, and that's not easy to do, especially with a rubber that has a classic Chinese top sheet with hard sponge. Now that I'm on the table, I'll take you through a basic training session and give you some feedback on rubber characteristics, style of play, range of shots, and whether or not this is a forehand or a backhand rubber. So let's test ride it. Rubber weight. The first plus is the rubber is much lighter than a 10-inch line of rubbers, which will help you with regards to fatigue. Sponge density. The sponge thickness that I have is 2.1, and this has a sponge density of 36, and with this rubber being so surprisingly soft, my guess is you're going to have more control on the over the table control shots, and with the addition of having a Chinese style top sheet that's very tacky. Style of play. This rubber creates more of an arc than a Chinese style rubber, and it's because the sponge is soft and it really allows the ball to sink in and explode out. And if you observe these loops, you'll see that by the time the ball hits my racket, it doesn't dive down like the typical Chinese rubber. It actually goes up and then dives, making it a much more consistent shot. Range of shots. Because of the high arc, this rubber will allow you to play over the table attack shots as well as off the table attack shots without having to add more power to compensate for the change in range. The best position I find suited for this rubber is the mid-distance range. I found this is more of a forehand rubber because you have to really swing hard to open up the full potential of the top sheet and the sponge. This rubber outperforms 10G64 with regards to over the table underspin shots. Over the table play. And that's due to the Chinese style top sheet. So if you're looking for a rubber that's going to allow you to place that double bounce serve on the table, as well as keeping its serve return short and low, the Tuttle is a great option. Durability is the only feedback that I don't have definitive information on, because I've only put 16 hours on this rubber, and that is 8 hours of coaching and 8 hours of training. Overall, this is a rubber I can see myself using on a regular basis for a couple of reasons. The top sheet is tacky enough to accommodate the type of trajectory that my loop creates, and it's because I swing hard, there's no problem opening up the full potential of this rubber. The range of shots are consistent from over the table attacks to long distance counter loops. The short game was a dream, as it allowed me to put more spin on my short drops without giving up position because of the heavy spin the top sheet creates. The Tuttle Beijing 4 does fit the bill of tensile rubber without actually being one in all aspects with regards to power, spin, range, and feel. And what does that mean for you is more savings, because the extra costs to create this type of technology is not passed on to you. You'll be really surprised with the performance, and you'll be even more surprised with the price. Now, this rubber is really fast, so the blade recommendation as far as speed, I would suggest a medium speed blade, because a medium speed blade with this fast rubber opens up the sweet spot and brings out the full potential of this rubber. If you're interested in trying out this rubber, you can get it exclusively at FastPaddle.com. My name is Brian Pace, and I'll see you on the table.